Hey, who Jambo? Hello, how you doing? Good to be here. Now, um, I don't know what this. I'm late, but it wasn't because of my own fault. Uh, for some strange reason, on my other laptop, I wasn't able to go live unless I had a microphone. Then, when I found a microphone, then I still couldn't go live. But anyway, anyhow, I am speak Ebonics. Now, when I say Ebonics, I'm talking about the way that blacks have always taught in code. Now, if you pay attention to what whites, offsprings, black folks say, you will never be able to understand the whole total concept of what I'm talking about. Prime example, you have people, black people, who believe in gospel. I knowledge, code, go tell it on the mountain is how we escaping tonight. One more time, down through the river by the creek, that's how we escaping tonight. Through the valley, that's how we escaping tonight. The word Jesus was only spoken upon when the outlook, hooty hoo, let you know here come whites and offsprings. Then you be in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. Other than that, you were speaking code. Now, the most important aspect is to realize and recognize how Willie Lynch concept of taking language, our language, and making it theirs. Now, growing up, cool, hip, stuff like that, it was called talking black, ghetto. Now, it's called what? Hip hop, or anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You go over there to the Oriental land, and their hip hop groups have nothing to do with anybody black. I'm just saying. What's his name? Anyway, the whole concept is to make sure that you can C-O-N, capital C, capital O, capital N, continue to spread their narratives so that keep black people down. And what is the constant? The constant is that J, that used to be G, it's us, but now it's Jesus and Jesus. But the J, the spelling of it has never changed. It's always been spelled Jesus. Because I don't care who you are. When you open up your mouth, everybody asks you what's the first letter. If you respond truthfully, you're going to say J. I don't give a damn about, yeah, but. I don't give a damn about you having a butt. I got a butt. Everybody got a butt. That's not the part I'm talking about. The part I'm talking about is that you are going to say the first letter in Jesus or Jesus is J. So why is you not allowed to say that? Because of Willie Lynchism. One more time, that is the constant. The whole wide world, even those Spanish speakers, called it Jesus or Jesus. But one more time, it doesn't matter to me because I know that no feet upon his gold, no head of water for lamb. I'm not trying to lose my mind like Bill Cosby. When Bill Cosby got on national TV and told me as a young man that to chop the English language, put a Z instead of an S, was ignorant. But now, if you chop the English language, put a Z instead of an S, now you chop the English language and do anything with it, it's called what? Text message. But I'm just saying, one more time. Set, the way we wear our pants, our dress, our mannerism, call it Ebonics. No, 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 no. That's called Latino. I'm just saying, one more time. Whenever y'all stop letting people brain whitewash you, you'll be able to see what you already see. Give prime example. Why does the Bible never call itself Bible? What does Revelations mean? Revelations means to reveal, right? 7 times, 7 times, chapter 3, verse 8. 12, chapter 12. Chapter 3, verse 5. Excuse me. Chapter 3, verse 5. Chapter 13, verse 8. Chapter 17, verse 8. Chapter 20, verse 12. Chapter 20. Let me get this right. Let me do this right. Chapter 3, verse 5. Chapter 13, verse 8. Chapter 17, verse 8. Chapter 20, verse 12. Chapter 20, verse 15. Chapter 22, verse 27. Chapter 22, verse 19. 7 times it calls itself the book of life. If you read the book of life, then you can see the truth. One more time. You can see Osea because it's where Philadelphia is located. One more time. You can see Omega because it lets you know that Adam's wife's name is Eve. One more time. Willie Lynch said the most important aspect is to keep them learning something new. In 1990, the word Latino did not exist, but here it is. They are giving their approval to give Black people in California reparations. Huh? Of course you are, because you making sure that we don't get paid at all. At all. At all. You can go anywhere in Los Angeles and not one Black person works there. But go to a soul food restaurant and see if you can find nothing but all Black people working there. I'm just saying. You can go to an all Black neighborhood, and one more time, just like Malcolm X said, in the 60s, everybody can own a store in our neighborhood but us. One more time. But it's me just trying to be, making stuff up to make people stir up something and stuff like that. I can't help it that I can see. I can't help it that I can see. I can see. I can see Matthew 1:23 because I asked him, who am I? And he told me the book you've been reading, they read the same book. The book that they read at Matthew 1:23, their book does not go from Matthew 1:22 to Matthew 1:24. Their book also has 1:23. Their book does not change the description of his chosen people from hair of wool of lamb and feet of polished gold. Their book does not change that description. But yet it's still, the ones who match that description can't get past a J. Yeah, one more time. The only way that's going to happen is if you just want to be a part of what you see. One more time. Prime example. I am an original imitator of the original 13. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, Benjamin, Moses, number 1, Yaakov, Jacob, the original 13. He told him, you ain't Jacob no more. You ain't Jacob no more. You are now Israel. Jacob Israel had 12 sons, the original 13. See, it's all about you not understanding and talking about, oh, Lord, oh, Lord, and then God. That'd be on y'all. I'm here to help y'all to try to understand. Try to make you see the light. On my TV, excuse me, on the radio this morning, this is what I was talking about. Lewis Lattimore, the inventor of the light bulb. What does that do? Help you to see in the dark. One more time. Makes the whole wide world go round, because that's what Black's Black. BLAXBLACK. People stubs. Makes the whole wide world go round. One more time. One more time. Stop brain whitewash. Stop brain whitewash. One more time. Take that book and read it as it calls itself, the book of life. And know that the main reason that black people can't have nothing, because the first thing they want to say is, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Then they say God. But the first thing out their mouth is Lord. And the first thing he said was, have no other gods before me. That means, why would you say Lord? Because you're reading the Bible. See, the book of life, same book, but a different interpretation. One more time. Because see, when you see ASIA, you see them. When I see ASIA, I see me. I see you. I see those who feed upon the skull and hear the word of land. One more time. When I see EVE, I say Ave. I see Ave. I acknowledge Ave. Not because I wanted to be, because the book said that's what it is. When I say ASIA, I see her. I say Arcia. I acknowledge Arcia because the book says Arcia. I didn't say it was Arcia because the book says Philadelphia right behind it. So that I is E. High is ASIA. Asia. Excuse me. One more time. If you want to believe in other people's goals, so be it. That's on you. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to continually speak upon truth. That's it. I'm not doing nothing else but speaking about truth. I don't preach. Preachers go to school and they're taught how to manipulate. Because go and ask your preachers, your teachers, no, go and ask your preachers, your priests and all them, why they never speak upon Matthew 1:23. Ask them. Ask them. Ask them. Ask them why they never speak upon that. Don't say, oh, it's another name for, no, it's not. Because if it was, why would they be separated? Ask them, why you will never speak upon the fact that he said, feed the potter's go, and he said, well, hear the word of that. Ask him. Ask him. I dare you. You know not to, because you can't ask yourself that. You're afraid to ask yourself that. See, if you don't have those two qualities, it's best for you not to even think about that, because then when you start looking at me with that hatred and animosity, it's going to not be working. As long as you can look at me with that, oh, they want to steal, they want to do this, they want to rob, they want to steal, but I'm not the one running around. You dope, you homie, you my nigga. This is my who I am. I ain't got no feet upon go. I ain't got no head of the land, but I'm God's chosen people. The ones who got it, they ain't nobody. Nigga, please. It's not going to work. All that's going to come to an end. One more time. Last attempt to imitate Nigga T's original. One more time. Latino. Latino. Last attempt to imitate Nigga T's original. One more time. I don't have to worry about feet upon his goal. I don't have to worry about the head of water land. I was blessed with it. See, I know this why they hate me. I know this why things go the way things go. Because most importantly, it must be a challenge to truth. You see, they must challenge truth because their truth is not truth. It's just a figment of imagination. That's why they be making movies all the time. Just to make y'all think something's real. I know real when I see real. You can't imitate everything I do. Now you a whole new race of people. A race of people? Better than the original people. Hmm. But you still ain't can't say what I can say. When you can say what I can say, feed about us going ahead and move the lamb, then I know that you ain't one of them who trying to wish one more time. That's what I call them. Wish people. They wish they could be me. Because you can pray all you want to and do all that, but you can't tell me that you believe in God of gods and then disrespect these chosen people. I'm just saying one more time. Revelations means to reveal. And every book will reveal the name of itself within the pages of itself. And in Revelations, that book calls itself Book of Life 7 times. I am not going to go against what I see, especially when I went to he, and he the one told me, you've been reading the book of your history your whole life, my brother. Feed the pot is gold and hear the word of the lamb. You the one don't want to pay attention to what you see, just like the rest of them. They would rather not go by what they see, but what somebody else tell them to see. Just like they will say something about that J not being a J, but they will say it is a J, but it don't mean J just because you're looking at J. Excuse me? One more time. Jesus don't mean Jesus. It means anything but Jesus. But he's King of the Jews, J. Born in Jerusalem, J. Baptized by John, J. Betrayed by Judas, J. Stepdad named Joseph, J. Okay, okay. Find me another J in that book and you refuse to call it a J. I dare you. You can't. Just like you can't find another name in that book that gives a definition of its meaning. And the first word of its meaning is God. Go. So, y'all, one more time. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to enlighten those who want to be enlightened. If you don't want to be enlightened, you don't want to be. See, this time around, I'm committed to this because I did this, I tried this before, and it really, let me stop. I'm going to do my job. My job is to enlighten those who wish to be enlightened. If you want to elevate yourself, then you got to stop letting people tell you what you see ain't what you see. That J can be G or hey, but not the J. What's the first letter? If you can tell me the first letter ain't a J, okay. But you can't tell me the first letter ain't a J. See? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop brain whitewash. If you can tell me that the first letter ain't a J, okay. Then I won't believe it being Jesus. But nobody can tell me what I'm looking at ain't a J. They may can tell y'all that. Can't tell me that. Because I knowledge, capital K, capital N, capital O, capital W, baby L, baby E, baby D, baby G, baby L, baby E. Knowledge, what I see. And Jesus, like Jesus and Jesus, guess what? None of them got feet of potter's going hand over the lamb. So when I say Jesus, that eliminates G and hey, because I can say what I see. So one more time. Ask one of them. The G or the hey. What's the first letter? One more time. And if you want to go on and ask him the truth, what color is his feet? What texture is his hair? What color are your feet? What texture is your hair? Why you calling yourself brown? Y'all think the game gonna keep going? You gonna keep disrespecting go chosen people? You really think that? And he's not gonna end that? He's not gonna reverse that? Y'all really think that? All I know, I didn't create myself. All I know is I did not choose to have this knowledge. I was given this knowledge so that I could spread it amongst my peoples. It's up to you. You ain't got to believe in me. Believe in them who keep telling you you ain't. See, that's the thing to me. See, that's why they say nigger. They say nigger because they can't say niggity tia. If they could say niggity tia, they wouldn't have said it. But they couldn't pronounce niggity tia, which means land of the gods. And to them, since they couldn't say it, it means it's ignorant on our part. You gonna ask somebody tell you you ain't shit, and then you turn around and ask them what you mean. Huh? Huh? Me? Not me. You ain't shit. You ain't either. And go about my business. See, one more time. They say turn the other cheek. You ain't shit. You ain't either. Go about my business. Guess what I just did? Turn my cheek. Now run up behind me if you want to. Don't get me to turn the cheek again. Only this time, I turned both of them. Only this time, he got me because I did what I supposed to do. I turned the other cheek. You ain't shit. You ain't either. Go on about my business. Come up behind me if you want to. See, I pay attention to what he say. Turn the other cheek. Y'all think, wow, that's what it mean. No, that's not what it mean. It's not what it mean. You ain't shit. You ain't either. Turn the other cheek. Now run up behind me. I'm going to turn the other cheek again. Only this time, I'm going to have him have my back, and I get to go through you because I turned the cheek. And yeah, you made me turn it again. Only got two. Pow, pow. I turn both this way. Then you turn me, and I turn around again. You got this one. Okay, thank you. Now I'm allowed to do what I'm supposed to do, defend myself as I am a man who you said I wasn't. One more time. One more time. Partner dude. I don't represent me. I represent he and those who came before me. That's why I have knowledge of who I am and who Emmanuel is. I am Emmanuel. Y'all the ones don't want to believe what you see. One more time. One more time. Just like I said, Farrakhan will say the three key words: Africa, Bible, Jesus. Me, neither Tia, Book of Life, Emmanuel. One more time. And I'm going to end it on that note. Use your own brain. Stop brain whitewash. One more time. Read the Book of Life. Read Revelations first. Because Revelations will give you the definition of how you're supposed to pronounce the beginning. One more time. As always, Asante Sana, thank you very much. Moji Kubena, one love. Baraka, blessings. Peace from above. Amani Kutoka you. Peace from above.